Lucretio confirming that in a noisy fashion.
Yeah. When Lucretio starts this matchup, what's the way this matchup will tend to go, Rob versus Heavies, is the Heavy first must learn to defeat the Gyro.
Yes, absolutely.
Big characters with slow movement and slow jump squats especially. Getting around that gyro is the nightmare that one must face before they even think about facing the robot. You must defeat my gyro first to stand a chance.
It's such an incredible tool at Rob's disposal for this matchup as we get into game one. Miz vs Lucretio starting out on Smashville. I like this, and already we're seeing the patented Lucretio tech.
The side B meta. The side B meta rolls strong in this, and there we go. Zoning, forcing Miz into shield, and then going in for the grab once he's scared. This is, there we go, the gyro. The gyro hits again. Miz has to shield around the gyro. Good trade though, just throwing out an A button. That's something that Miz needs to consider. But really good spacing there from Lucretio. Now he's building up ahead of steam. Miz needs to watch out on that platform. Gets hit by the gyro. This could be really nasty.
Oh my goodness, I think he was waiting for the neutral get up there. Trying to back air him, however, Miz not quite falling for it. Really nice back air there, just straight up ignoring the laser, just being like, nah, you're right.
Yeah.
Eat my feet real quick.
Challenging Rob in the air. As Bowser.
Oh my goodness, that was an odd interaction. Miz using the gyro to get back at Lucretio. That was really nice.
I think Miz threw the gyro down or dropped the gyro and it counted as his, so it was able to rip him out of the startup of Rob's out throw.
That makes a lot more sense. I like what Miz was doing there, for the most part, a lot of people like to throw the gyro up, because if you throw it off stage, Lucretio can just...
He's burned his jump. No, he hasn't burned his jump.
Oh my goodness.
That was one of those really hard situations to know what to make of, because he was approaching the ceiling so slowly, he didn't know whether he was going to have to tech or not. And if he goes too early in air dodges, he may run out of time to get his up B out and recover.
Exactly, and you could see he hit the stage, and then I think the air dodge was buffered. So you could tell that he tried and was just slightly too late.
He was in what the beefy Smash dudes call tech fail.
Oh my goodness, Luke.
The J Squad's showing out in force again for their boy once more.
Yeah, Luke, I feel like with Lucretio, really, never mind. Solid game one.
Decisive there from Lucretio. He was ready for pretty much like 80% of what Miz was going to come at him with. And the J Squad in the background making all the noise. LDR for everyone, showing everyone his drink. But
I mean, it's a good drink, would recommend, but
Tesco fruit flavoured water.
Beautiful. Only 49p. Tesco sponsor us.
Oh, I've got a bottle of that right here.
Man's got his Volvic.
Yeah, it's not Tesco. It's on brand, thank you. We live in a better life out here.
The high tier drinks coming out here at New Era. But the thing is with Miz is that, it's set against the go. We were talking, we were saying, I need to make these, he needs to adapt.
Yeah.
The man did.
This is true.
The man did. And I feel like Lucretio is a very unorthodox player in general. He's going to go for these options where you think, why did that work? How did that work? And I feel like once Miz kind of gets a grip on what are the strange things he's going to look for.
He went so low. I think it was the fear of getting hit by the gyro. He had to keep continuing low. It was probably best there just to take the hit and be ready to tech.
This is a dicey lead for Lucretio.
And as well as Miz showed us earlier that he can adapt, Lucretio, I know from experience, is just as good at adaptation. And now it's party time. No, Lucretio DIing the right way to get out and get away from that option. This could be a kill though. No.
Yeah. I feel like the next one is going to be it. You see, it's just like, every now and again you just see Lucretio and you're just like, what are you doing? But it works because, you've got that mixture of, I've got to give you respect because you are a very fucking good player. Excuse my French there. But at the same time, it's like, but then why are you going for this? It's like...
This should be a stop right
this should... Yeah, very nice.
So Lucretio goes for some real nasty psych outs. He likes to move his body to try and get
he is notorious for that.
He's quite a tricky player in those
you've got to be... And I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to use everything in your arsenal to win,
It's Mystical aware that he's holding the gyro. He needs to start. I feel like he needs to start DIing that better. I don't feel like he's DIing that move optimally.
I feel like there could have been a DI mix, but I feel like Lucretio was moving towards the left side of the stage. And then depending on what side you get hit, depends on which DI you go. So if he kind of scooted across,
well,
this is like, I am gonna.
The correct way to DI that move is during the bulk of the hits you DI one way, and then for the last hit you DI the opposite direction. Don't ask me why it works like that. It just does. To mention them again, the Beefy Smash Dudes made a video on it. How to live longer. And that was the one I found the most interesting because I don't have a damn clue why.
Yeah, you just kind of hold the direction and hope to not die.
Yeah.
But you know, Miz is gonna have to do more than that in this game 3. You know, Lucretio, you know, just really dominant gameplay coming out from him. I feel like Miz is gonna have to. Oh my goodness! We've got smashable platforms. We've got combos. That was nearly the stock. I feel like if that back air had connected, that would have been it. Oh my goodness.
So when Lucretio comes back to the stage, let's say there's like a 70% chance he's not just going to get to the stage. He's going to find himself pressing a button there, and that's the first stop though for Mizticall.
Lucretio trying to go for that side B. Miz was like, I am not falling for that again. Your stop is mine.
Yeah. Oh, he's baited it out a second time.
Just like, you know, at what point, you know, Lucretio can't keep going for these side Bs. Miz is wised up. And meanwhile, so Lucretio's like, right, okay, dash dance better. Here we go. The only Rob I know to dash dance in that kind of manner. Very nice. Ooh, into the up there. That's quite nice. I quite like that. Probably covering the jump above.
Okay, Lucretio is spacing out in the neutral there, happy to sink backwards, let Mizticall approach him, but he needs to make the stock back, and he doesn't want to get grabbed on that platform. Not at this percent by any stretch of the imagination. Up B in the neutral.
Yeah, this looks pretty difficult here for Lucretio.
This man is dead right now.
There it goes. 2-stop from Miz.
2-stop from Miz. So adversely to the first 2 games that we saw, that game was decisively Mizticall's. He implemented what really his game plan should have been from the beginning. From second 1 in that game right there, he got the grabs he needed to get. For some reason, got confused and thought it was playing Sheik in the first 20 seconds.
I'm still blown back that he got 60% with a smashable combo. That was really nice. But okay, so we've got a FD counter pick. I'm quite liking this. I feel like, you know, the things about these characters is that they struggle to land a bit, but you know, both of them can juggle each other quite nicely. So, you know, not having the platforms to retreat to.
Well, I think down smash just clinked with Bowser up B.
But there we go. Oh, we've got combos in the building. And classic Rob.
That's the Lucretio special.
Yeah. Eat this gyro, eat my rotors, see you later.
Or should we call it the Lucretio Spesh?
The Lucretio Spesh, I love it.
Lucretio just letting Miz recover, happy to secede a little bit of stage control, just to let Mizticall hang himself a little bit. I think that seems to be Lucretio's game plan. He doesn't want it to backfire though. A few more percent. That's not dead.
Quite being enough. But yeah, I feel like
there we go. Him pressing buttons as he approaches the ledge forces you to respect Rob's airtime near the stage.
I feel like he can maybe like attempt to space a down tilt there potentially because you know his claws are intangible during most of his moves, so potentially with better spacing. But you know, again, this is looking like a bit of a bloodbath. It feels like Game 3 never happened. It feels like Game 3 never happened. Beautiful side B there, not quite being enough. With Rob being a very heavy character here.
And I can hear from this position right here, Lucretio talking as well.
He does that. He will just talk and talk and talk.
Talk, laugh, gets in your head. He's a real gamesman.
Particularly if you're somebody who is, you know, relatively easily tilted.
Yeah. I don't think that's
he is such a
right
hard opponent to deal with sometimes.
Oh, he's put himself at the ledge in that situation, not where he wants to be, and now managing to get back. But now he really needs to get a read on where Lucretio is coming back and whether he's going to press the button. Only got the first hit. Lucretio can do that up to 3 times and still live.
Ridiculous. You know, the sheer recovery from Rob, and like for the most part he has to respect it because of that threat of the up air. And it misses. Oh my goodness. not quite working. Here we go, side B, there we are. See you later, Rob.
He may be a heavy robot, but not that heavy. And now you've got Rage Bowser to deal with.
160%. And you know Lucretio is going to be dash dancing, he's going to be walking around, he is going to be trying to get in Miz's head as much as he can here.
Miz with the perfect shields at close range though, and that's party time right now.
Yeah, there we go, really nice call out on the spot dodge there, 74%.
This isn't there. Oh no, he does get him. He does manage to get him. Really well played there from Lucretio. Good adaptation from Mizticall. He started to build up his momentum again towards the end there, but it was just too late.
Yeah, not quite being enough to take it, but still really stellar performance there. And Miz still got a chance to lose this. It is not done by any stretch of the imagination. And so we have got top player Lucretio in top 8 when it started.